Hello, this session is about Wakelet. It is a free organization tool for educators or anyone, but educators is what I use it with. You can go while we do this, you can go, well, let me put the, make sure that it actually goes to the hyperlink to Wakelet and create a free account or log into your account if you already have it, if you want to play with it while we have kind of this discussion. So Wakelet is just wakelet.com, and there is an educator guide that you can download. Um, Wakelet is a way to bookmark anything. So I know for years they've had websites that will like help you keep your bookmarks organized. This is just another one of those, but it seemed like it's updated and recent and works. So you can bookmark anything. You can organize or your all your notes, all your images, all your videos, all your PDFs, and you can collaborate and work as a team. And then for you and your students, you can, let me turn this off for a second. You can present resources from here, build portfolios from here. So like student portfolios, digital storytelling, you can collaborate on here. You can find PD or do PD on here. And then there's newsletters. So the educator's guide, you can download it in a lot of different languages. And the educator guide kind of goes through what is a Wakelet, how to get it set up, about the apps, about a Chrome extension. I do not like the Chrome extension, but some people do. I do like the app as though. And then it goes through all of the, what is it? How do you create? How to create an account? How to set up your profile. So this is all available on Wakelet. So you can go through at your own pace and kind of look at it and go through it. So that is available. But I wanted to show you. So for me, how I've used Wakelet is to keep my brain together this past year. It's been a crazy year. So I am a coach at a school, an instructional coach. So I have K6 and it's just me. So I have lots of different teachers that I work with, lots of different resources that I'm using. I have stuff with the gifted community and stuff with the science community. So this one was a presentation that I gave at Roots to STEM. And so I, of course, promoted this conference. But I talked about these are the tools, and let me actually share this. If you wanted to look at this, I'm going to put it in the chat so you can actually scroll through while we talk. So this has ways to collaborate. So for teachers, so like Wakelet, data nuggets. So somebody mentioned to me the graphing, Flipgrid, Padlet, all of these. And then here's ways to assess digitally. So my top recommendations for assessments. Here's some reading resources, and then so on, guest, virtual. But that way I'm collecting all of my ideas and putting them in one spot. So when I present, I can just present just from this. So teacher PDs, celebrating teachers, and so that is that one. So this one I made, so I am presenting it and no one else can write on it, but you can do some that you can write on. So let me find. So we have collaboration ones. And you can collaborate on them. So if you want your teachers to talk to each other, or if they're team planning, or if you want your kids to do it, this is organized differently. So you can see it goes all across the whole screen. So I can change that if I want. So I can change it so it looks more like a Pinterest board. I can change it so it's just going straight up and down. I have a compact view. I have a mood board, so you can change it around based on what you want. So this one was a collaborative effort. So people were able to write on here what they do to recharge. So right now, this is a very crazy year. Some people put pictures. Some people had it anonymous. Some people had their name and they put what they did. And so this is different apps, different ways people recharge. So let's see if there is anyone that is brave enough to click on the link and try to add something. So I'm going to close out of this. I'm going to show you how it works. Oh, of course something went wrong. And I'm going to click on this one. So I'm not signed in. So for kids, you don't have to have them put their first and last name. So you don't have to have them even sign up. So I am Gecko Bob. And I can add to this Wakelet anonymously. And it says, okay, yep, I got it. I'm just going to edit. So I had to click edit, and then I can click the little addition sign. So I can put a URL here. I can put text here. I can add an image. I can upload a PDF. I can create my own collection built into this. I can add something from Google Drive. I can add something from OneDrive, or I can add a Flipgrid video. So as a lot of our students are using their Flipgrid videos and they have, oh, someone's adding. If they have Flipgrid, they can just add their Flipgrid videos. So I can see people are adding. So, and this person actually has their name and then Gecko Bob. So I'm going to put text. So let's see here. I sit on the front porch and drink coffee. And I can change if I want it to be really big or really small. And so it's adding to it. So, and it tells you what dates it was added. So you can have the kids, again, do it either anonymously or by their name. This one is out there for everyone to see. So I wouldn't have my students' names out there because I don't want, or at least just their first name. I wouldn't want their last names out there on the internet. But so this is a collaborative board. So you can use Wakelet as a collaborative board, or you can use it as just a board to present. And now I see that there's 3 people adding. So let's see what we have here. So we have recharge with yoga and walking my dog. And then I'm actually going to log back in. So if you're just joining us, I'm showing Wakelet. It's a free program. It's to organize your bookmarks, your presentations, and we're actually going to create a new one. So you can add a cover photo, you can upload an image, or you can choose from your library. So let's see, let me hit upload. Let me scroll. So we're doing for the FAST conference. So sometimes when you go to a conference, it's hard for you to remember what I want to remember. It's hard to remember all the good things that you saw, all the links, all the people to remember. FAST Virtual Conference 2020. So now I can, if I want to, I can upload the program. So let me find a program. Let me find the program. Where did it go? So I can upload the program so that I can go through and I still have everybody's emails, the descriptions, where they were from. I can put items on here. So let's make this collaborative. Okay, so right now this is private. So it's set that only I can see this. And then I may want to have it unlisted. So just the people in my organization, just my students, but we're going to make this one public. So let's invite you to this. So the people that were brave enough to maybe type on the other one, I just put a new link in the chat so you can actually add to this one. So you can add what's one takeaway from this conference, or one resource or one tool that you're like, I want to keep that. I want to remember that. So we're going to put them on here. So let's see here, text. All right, so anybody in the chat want to say something that was like, oh, that's cool. Anything that I can put it down. And I can be like the students and be like, oh, I see this in the chat, and just pretend that something was there. Oh, okay, so Boonda Books. Okay, yes. So, and he actually has his website. So I'm going to go find the website. Hopefully it doesn't come up with anything bad when I'm searching in front of everybody. So I want to remember his website because he talked, ooh, that's not what I want to do. He talked about doing partnerships with people for free. So maybe I want to look up that one. So I want to put his information here. I'm actually going to hit that. I'm going to hit this, hit URL. I'm going to paste that right there. So I'm going to paste his website right here, but then I'm going to put, actually, I'm going to edit this one. You should, okay, so let me, maybe because I still have it set as private. Oh, it's public. Okay, I'll look at that in just a second. Saying that she can't get into the board, which is what sometimes my kids have trouble with at school. So I'm actually going to delete all his description and say, like, let me let this person in. Sign up for free kits. So that way I remember that's what I did that one for. I wanted to sign up for the free kit. Okay, so let me hit invite. It should be good for the code. So let me put it here, because yeah, lots of people are saying this is not working. Of course, because you demonstrate something and it doesn't work. So let me hit done. Let me log out. Okay, so I'm going to paste my link. Let's see here. Did this come up for you? Where it says add your name. Okay, so let's try it again. Let's do Bob the Gecko now. So let's try it. We're going to hit add. Okay. Do you see this page? Yes. Okay. You hit edit collection. You don't hit login. You don't hit sign up. You hit edit collection. And then you should be able to edit. Oh, we see somebody adding. Very nice. Okay. And then I can, like I said, I can see people up here. So some people put their real names. Are you on a phone or a computer?
I'm on a computer.
Huh.
It's weird. It's like it's not forwarding to the board. I don't know.
That's weird. Do you want to share your screen? Are you brave enough to share your screen?
Sure. Let's see.
So yeah, you are welcome to share your screen. So for the people that are, okay, here we go. Okay, so we have Wakelet. Okay, so maybe make it, maybe hit refresh. Okay, and so we'll put our fancy name. Again, it could be anonymous if you don't, especially if the kids are writing. I'll talk about a writing prompt in a second. you know, they may want to be anonymous. All right, so here we go. Let's see.
Oh, now it wants to work. Okay.
Okay, so it may have been something on my setting, but yeah, so now you just hit okay, got it, or hit edit collection and it should work. Okay, so if you want to stop sharing, I'm going to start sharing again, share my screen.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, so someone said they did not add their name, but it could see my name. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, you may want to kind of play with it because yeah, I put the whole name. Now, if you signed up as an account, have an account, it may have put just your, like put the full name. So yeah, that's interesting. So you may want to kind of play with it before you play with the kids. So let me go back to my collections so you can see some of the collections. I'll have to log in. Log back in. Here we go. Okay, so let me see. I think I have it saved with my Google one. Hopefully. Yes, okay, here we go. Okay, so you can either have these be alphabetized or the latest updated. So some of these are set to private. So 25 reasons to be proud. This was sent to my teachers as from the coach position. This isn't for everybody to see. This is for them to be proud and for them to be putting what's going well in their classroom. So this is unlisted. So it's only set to those that have the link. This one is I have morning duty twice a week. And I stand on the corner and say, don't turn, don't make a U-turn, don't make a U-turn. And when I do that, I listen to podcasts for my teachers and then I add them. So on the phone, there is a way to have a Wakelet app. And then as I'm listening to a podcast, I hit share and then I scroll over to the W for Wakelet and then I hit save to this website, to this Wakelet, and it just goes bing and it's there. So it's super easy to share things to a Wakelet from your phone, from your iPad. So these are all these are all podcasts that I've thought were worth listening to, that I've kind of vetted to say, you know, they're decent. So, but this one again is only set that everybody can see it, but it's only me editing it because I didn't want everybody else to edit it. So that is, so I have a list of podcasts, a list of resources to use as a presentation. I have, this one, planning this conference. Okay, everybody give me ideas. Everybody plan. We're all on different, some of us don't know Zoom yet. Some of us do know Zoom. Some people don't like Zoom. So it's like, just put all your ideas on this Wakelet. Again, it's unlisted. These are for gifted things that I was working on. About assessments, about lesson planning. This was one for quit taking it personal. So as teachers, we're taking everything very personal because things are personal, but it's not always about us. It may be about that teacher or that other parent that's just going through so much right now. And so these were all resources that I found about how to deal with that, not taking it personal, and, you know, keeping our sanity right now. So again, I've used these to present from. I've used these to keep resources for myself. I've used these to, like, if I've gone to a conference or a workshop, I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put that person's Twitter handle so I can follow them. So under the one for what I want to remember, you can put tweets. You can put other resources. So let's see here. I thought I had to use at least a little button that said add a tweet. Okay, so I'm going to go to Twitter. Okay, so I love Padlet. Padlet to me is not free. I can get 3 free Padlets and that's it. So Wakelet is completely free. So I love free things. So on Twitter, this is Twitter. This is something that I just tweeted. And so let me see. Let me see if I can do it here. Okay. So send, copy link. Where did I go? Where did I go? Paste, paste. So I can put tweets on here. If we're doing some big publishing thing and people are saying, oh, this was great, I can put it on here so the kids can see the tweets, but they're not on Twitter, you know, keeping it safe for them. So, oh yeah, so there's a lot of, I absolutely love Wakelet. There are lots of things that you can go through. I didn't qualify for an ambassador, but I did qualify for a community leader. So I did like put all my things together and say, this is how I use it. And I really like it. Okay, so one thing that's happening starting on Monday is Adobe and Wakelet have teamed up, and it's this awesome project for writing for change. And you have 10 writing challenges that you can work on through Adobe, which is free, and put them on your Wakelet. So here are the challenges. It says like 200-word challenges. You have awards, they can send you stuff. It's a super cool thing. So what we did, or what we're doing, is with my little third graders who struggle and do not like, it seems like anything right now, and they are distance learning, we are doing this together. So they have all of these. This is, should you wear a bicycle helmet? Should we end plastic production entirely? And the kids can actually create Adobe items for it and create stories. But we are doing the story, the 200, or the like the adventure story. Where is my story? Yeah. So you can have the kids do, you can either do it as a teacher because, you know, some kids can't get there or they're on their phones. So you can create a page basically that says, you know, should you wear bicycling helmets? So you have a writing template, you know, and it says basic questions. So the kids are just answering basic questions, and then they can put them into the, let's see what this has.
Should cyclists be forced to wear helmets? If you
fall off your bike and hit your head whilst wearing a helmet, the evidence shows the helmet will help protect you. Doctors see patients sustain skull fractures and unsurvivable brain injury. How might being forced to wear a helmet affect the popularity of cycling, as opposed to and how can towns and cities be designed to encourage more people to cycle?
Okay, so that totally did not tell us. So it gives you the video that you can play for the kids, but then it goes through the different sections. So it's like it asks you basic questions, and then the kids are writing, but then sharing. So here we go. This is what I wanted. And we're not playing the whole thing.
Hey DigiFans, and welcome back to DigiDom, the series of videos where I take you from zero to digital hero using Adobe Spark. Now in today's tutorial we're going to be taking on the 200-word challenge. Okay, so before we go on to our tutorial on how to use Adobe Spark Page to do the 200-word challenge, I want you to watch this little video on
post
We're going to skip.
Press the plus there and go down to web page.
It shows you how to do it.
Start off by adding a title. Now I'm going to also add a background to this, kind of like you can do other things like you can make sure it's centered. You can change it into a quote even if you like. And one of the things I love, done on completing the 200-word challenge. Now it's over to you.
So number one, if you are using YouTube, there's something that's better, that's like Safe TV. But you can share these to Classroom, Twitter, all that. So you just copy the link and you paste the link into the Wakelet. So let's see if we can find the Wakelet. Yeah, no, okay. So again, that's about Adobe. But the whole point is the fact that Adobe's free, and you can have the kids start thinking about writing in more of an engaging way and actual science topics, and then have them create things on Adobe. These are all the other ones. You can have them create things on Adobe right there, and they're basically making a web page. So you can make they're making web pages, so that's, you know, a great thing for the writing standards. But then it's adding the title, adding their little pictures, adding videos, adding text, editing it, sharing it, and then combining it and putting it on a Wakelet. So, and then once you put it on the Wakelet, they go through and look at them. There's a whole contest and you can win all kinds of stuff. So anyways, that's coming up. If you need inspiration, or if you're like, I'm so lost, this new teaching is, I'm so lost for this. On the Wakelet showcase, they have like how to do Google, how to use Wakelet in school, Minecraft, Nearpod trainings, the arts and the nature ones, distance learning resources for math, how to integrate Flipgrid into Wakelet. So STEM at home, that's a big thing, is trying to do our STEM and science at home. Online museums, and then you can remote learning in Zoom. So you can click on one of these and then just save it, and it saves under your bookmark. So I can either follow this person or just hit save. Or if I'm like, oh, I totally love this, I'm just going to copy this. I'm just going to hit copy, and this is going to be my version. Nope. And so now I've copied that whole board into my board, and I can just add more resources. So you can be awesome, or you can just follow awesome people, and what they make, you can just take and add to it. So I've added it to my board, so it's in here somewhere. Yeah, somewhere in there. But you can add it to your board and then share it out. So, all right. I know that was really, really fast. Wakelet's free. It's a way to organize your bookmarks. It's the way to collaborate, a way to keep all of your stuff, digital stuff together. Are there any questions about it? Or can I show anybody anything about Wakelet? And for somebody that said the Padlet, so I do have Padlet, and I love Padlet. Yes, because I can do all kinds of, showcasing our teachers and how awesome they are. But I only have 3 free Padlets, and then I have to pay for them, and I don't want to pay for one more thing. There's very few things that I pay for. So for Wakelet, so if you're wanting to bookmark an item, so here is like distance learning resources. Now I am signed in. So I signed into Wakelet. I have an account now. Oh, yeah, there's the Zoom. Okay, so let's see what this one is. And so, yeah, so this person's already done all of this awesome stuff. I can be so cool to my teachers and my parents, because I can just say, oh yeah, I totally made this, here you go. And it's really just somebody else's. Like, teachers borrow all the time. So this is all kinds of how to Zoom, how to do, resources. So on Wakelet, where's the showcase? Here's the showcase. And so you find something that you like. I wonder if we can, okay, I don't think we can search. But let me see if I can find, oh, I can do a control. Let's do science. Science activities, yes, for housebound. Wonderful, here we go. Okay, so let's make sure it's like appropriate. It's not just some random stuff. Oh, this is pretty good. Okay, so I like this one. I'm going to hit save. I've saved my collection. I can share this with people. They can be like, oh, check this out. This is really cool. And okay, so he does not have it set that I can make a copy of it. Aww. But that's okay. So I already saved the collection. And now under mine, and move all my little windows out of the way. Let me find one. Oh, I need to just go home. Okay, so I'm following 32 people. 12 people are following me. And then I have 60 Wakelets, 60 collections, and I have bookmarks, 624 bookmarks. So that's a little much. But here is this one right here. So I could search my bookmarks for like science. And it will come up with anything that, oh, like STEM Connect, yes. So it will come up with anything that's talking about science or that I mentioned for science. I can filter my bookmarks. And then we talked about this, or she talked about this, like the PBS Learning Media, there's another way to build your bookmarks, build your lessons, get it all together, which is another free resource. But since I use Wakelet for so many other things, I do my own. So this is my bookmark bar. Did that help? And then when I'm finished with my writing this week, I will put it on a 200-word challenge Wakelet. So I'll put my Wakelet here. So this is their plastic solution. Again, this is from Spark. Yes. So this is from Spark, and this is what they had. Oh, so this is their webpage. This is the webpage that they built. So they put videos in here, they put trash in here. So you could use, I guess I'm kind of talking about Spark too. You could use Spark to teach. You can basically build your webpage with your videos and everything. Or the kids have their stories on here too. So, but yeah, so they've already started saving. Here's my response for the 200-word challenge. And then of course, these are read aloud.
Here.
Okay, I thought it was read aloud.
You said here.
All right, any questions? I would start with Wakelet, just building like maybe one Wakelet for all the things that you want to remember from this conference. Any links that you have, any people you want to follow on social media, any schools that are actually doing things really well that you want to contact. And then you can just keep putting links. You can put text. You can make a flip grid about it. So yeah, so some of these have just straight text. Some of these have links to PDFs. All right. Well, that is it. If you want to log off, you are welcome to log off. Our next session